And we're back. Hello, Benjamin. You look
Uh,
nice. We're already live.
I know.
Sorry.
I'm just doing my hair and makeup.
Doing your hair and makeup. That looks good. What's up, man?
I look less homeless than our call yesterday, so that's good.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm so used to you being scruffy all the time, you know? Now you're like, got a girlfriend, you get a fade, you don't buzz your
I don't
head
just buzz
bald.
my hair. Yeah.
Yeah. Like a neo-Nazi or something, It's good. It looks
It's
better now.
kind of wild looking back at like my old videos and everything. For so many years, it was just like straight up looks like I have a condition of some sort because it's like skin bald.
Yep.
And then finally Katie was just like, "Hey, like,
You should stop that.
you should like get a haircut maybe. You have like hair, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, I guess I do." And that's like a rare thing at 34 going
Yeah.
on 35 years old to
Yeah.
not have
Widow's peak, solid hairline.
balding. So
hmm
anyway, I'll take it.
Oh man.
What's up, everyone?
Oh hey Ben, Corey, Gus,
Oh hey, Augustus. However you
Link,
pronounce your last name, Link. Yeah,
Link,
that makes Link. Eh?
Linky. I thought it was Linky for a while. I messaged you in WhatsApp. It was a private, so I have our coaching call inside of the group right before this, and I made it public, so I had to redo it and make it unlisted. Whoops, my bad.
CJ, always a master of technology.
God, I use so much. I use Canva and YouTube now more than I ever have. It's crazy. I literally live on both of these. All right. Oh, it is Linky. Is it? Oh, I thought it was Link. I didn't know that.
Boom.
No, I was wrong. All right. What are we talking about today? We are talking about the Community Cup and why it's a big deal and it's important. And if we think it's going to be a good thing in the space, which, spoiler alert, it is. All right.
I love it.
So, Boz went on Get With the Programming, chatted about it a little bit. We watched it, read up on it, and we're just here to talk about it. Maybe promote it a little bit, why we think everyone should continue to do the open, why this should be a motivating factor to challenge you to push for the open, get your best score, get your level, and give you the opportunity to still compete into the next thing. So, Ben, what's your knee jerk? It's probably not a knee jerk reaction anymore, but what's your takeaway to this point?
Just for context, because I like to over explain things. That's why WODprep exists, is so I can take hours to teach people how to do skills. So the Community Cup, let's just like review what it is, and then we'll share what the thoughts are. So in the past, as many of you know, if you've been doing the Open for a while, it kind of changes all the time. But recently, last year, okay, whatever, dude. Last year, they had a cool thing called the quarterfinals, where the top 25% of Open finishers made it to the next level, which was called quarterfinals, which was just like a couple weeks after the Open. Yes. And basically, you competed in another Open style event that was a little bit harder, more challenging against everybody who made it to quarterfinals. And then you can continue on for the very, very, very select few. You could continue on from there. This year, they introduced the Community Cup, kind of just sort of said, oh, no more quarterfinals, but yeah, stay tuned for the Community Cup. And at first, my knee-jerk reaction was like, that sucks. Like that was not what I wanted. I loved the fact that the top 25% made it to quarterfinals because, selfishly on the WODprep side, that's a lot of people who are like right on that like RX bubble, like people who are trying to learn their first ring muscle ups, their first XYZ skill. That helps them get to quarterfinals. So like it made WODprep even more important. However, they got rid of it and I was really upset. And I was like, Community Cup, that sounds stupid. Right? It's just like the name is not very good. That sounds stupid. I don't like it. Whatever.
The name sucks. The name could use some work.
And then CJ and I talked about it a little bit more. I learned about it. And then I watched Boz on that podcast that CJ was talking about. And I got to admit, I think it's really cool. And what it is based on your different levels that you finish in the Open, you're given a percentile. And then here it is. So based on that percentile, you move on to the next stage, which is the Community Cup, and you'll compete against everyone who's in your level. So for instance, if I finished like 92%, I think last year in the open, maybe something like that. I actually maybe not. I don't remember. But I would make it to level 9. So I'd go to the level 9 community cup. If someone finished in the 42nd percentile, they would go, you see novice, 42nd, they'd be in the level 4. So what's cool about that is this next version of the open is similar to quarterfinals in where a lot of people get to move on. But what's cooler about it, I think, is that it's not happening immediately after the open. So the open is going to expose various weaknesses. There's going to be skills you may or may not be able to hit. And then 3 months down the road, you can compete against everyone who's basically the same ish fitness level in another open style workout or open style series of workouts that are condensed into like a, what is it, a 6-day period, 7-day period?
Yes.
And I think it's really cool because that 3-month time frame gives you so much time to fill in the gaps, to see your progress. And then it's like each year the open happens, you can see your progress year over year. But what's cool is like this allows you to fit in, a cycle of training and actually see your improvement based on all the people who are at very similar fitness levels during that time frame. So I think it's a cool measurement because we're going to be able to see hopefully a measurable change in you as an athlete based on your percentile and where you stack up. You're going to see hopefully a measurable positive change or negative change between the open and when the community cup happens. So I think it's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be fun. And then also what's so sweet is like it's going to demonstrate like when they release a workout, there's going to be obviously like level 10, which is like don't think of that as RX. That is like very much like it'll probably be an elite workout with elite weights and elite skills. And then you'll see it scaled down for each level. I'm sure they'll group some levels together and things like that,
Right.
but you're going to see it scaled down infinitely, which is so cool because everybody will be able to do the same workout from games competitor all the way down to this is my first CrossFit workout or first CrossFit community cup because you have to register for the open to get into the community cup. But anyway, so that's my thoughts on it in terms of like what it is and why initially I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. I think it's a great opportunity for people to continue to compete. Everyone will complain that it's a money grab, but CrossFit has to make money. I just want everyone to understand this. Like it's still a company, has to do things to make money, just in general. Okay. Dave did make a sly comment on Week in Review that, maybe the top 5 from each one go to get an invite to the games and they do some events at Albany, which would be super sick. I definitely think there should be some form of reward for winning in some capacity, right? I think that's the biggest limiter now of it is it's just a participation trophy. I don't think that will be the case. The only thing that I think should be a focus is to have as little change from this year to next year as possible.
Yes.
Just it's good. Maybe it's one less workout or one more workout, or the levels are a little bit different based on results, right? That's okay. Those are okay changes. Those are appropriate. Don't take it away. Just leave it.
Yep.
Let's run with it. Run with exactly what it is indefinitely. It has to take a couple years. And if we can do that, I think it'll gain some ground, gain some traction, and it will move forward.
I agree. The traction part is the thing that needs to happen, right? The reason the open got so big, yes, CrossFit was growing rapidly, but like I actually did and participated in the very first open when it wasn't like actual in-person events. I participated in that, and there wasn't that many people registered, but it was so much fun, and it was this brand new thing. Even though the first freaking workout was 7.
You did the first open?
Yeah.
Have you done the open ever since the beginning?
I mean, a few times I didn't register, like a few times because I had some mental issues of not being good. We're like basically,
where's this going?
No, like mental issues were like if I registered and I put up a score that I didn't like, I would redo it. Like I couldn't live with myself if I didn't beat that son of a gun Spencer Munn. That guy, we used to
Spencer
compete.
Munn.
We competed against each other in college, and we were like always the same level on the regional leaderboard or on the
He's
open
watching.
leaderboard. We were doing a lot of like head-to-head competitions in college. We had a tie in a workout, and then he beat me on a 3-rep max snatch, which now he would never do.
No way.
But anyway, Spencer Munn, shout out to him. He motivated me to train really, really hard for a long time, and always he was like my leaderboard nemesis. And I just remember there was a certain time when I was living in Japan, and kind of right when I moved back to Colorado, where I'm like, I'm very busy right now, got a lot of life stuff going on, impending divorce, things like that, and I did not want to be so psychologically tied to my open scores. But since then, I've now reached a level of maturity where it's like I do it once. It is what it is, and I move on. And now I'm not too obsessed with my leaderboard ranking.
I like it. The only thing that I'm seeing, I don't like the name. I don't like the name. It should be like, I don't know. Take 5 minutes to come up with a better name. Community Cup is not a good name. But the only other thing that I don't like is the levels are off. And this is Trish.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
All day
100%.
long. All day long with my eyes closed.
So the levels, this is where I hope CrossFit really leans in to learn what these levels actually mean, because 55 to 76% is way closer together than 76% to 87th percentile. Okay,
and,
so like,
oh, by the way, the difference between 88th percentile and 98th percentile is exponential. It's
big. It should probably be like 97, 96, and then 97 to 99, because there is no 100. I don't think anyone actually gets 100. I don't know. Maybe Gus might know. Gus, do you get 100? You're 99. So I think they'll change those. I hope they don't make drastic changes. But other than that, I think it's good. These athletes, I wouldn't consider advanced athletes. I would depends on the age group, because there's definitely 50 to 54s that are in this percentile that don't have muscle ups, that don't have handstand walks and handstand push-ups. So I wouldn't call them advanced. So this is just semantics at this point. But I think overall it's really good. I'm excited. WODprep will be pushing it. I do like the requirements to submit all 3 scores. While we have, 300,000 people sign up for the open, there's like 50 to 60,000 of those people that don't put in all 3 scores or 5 scores or however many there are all the time. And so I do like that it's the requirement to move on to do it. I really like how it's going to be designed to be done in a class at an affiliate over 1 week.
Yeah, so it's not spread out over. I mean, the 5-week open, while it was fun, it was brutal.
Right.
Because of brutal. All the, you have to really be on your game for 5 weeks, and you can't get injured. You can't get a staph infection in your leg when you're trying to qualify for regionals. You can't get sick, right? Like, it really can drastically impact your, ability. But when you condense it into a 1 week period, or, less than 1 week, it's going to be cool just to like get it done, get it over with, and have a good time.
Yeah, I like how I like how it's 3 workouts in a week time period. So kind of similar to like a quarterfinals bit, but at the same time, not requiring people to do it outside of class. Probably a good group. Yeah, I definitely think like the lower tiers could be bigger, right? This could be like 0 to 20, like level 1. And then 2 could be like 25 to 30. And then it could sort of go up that way. And then the jumps, like they get smaller up here. Like advanced should probably be like 84 to 94 with 2 levels within there. And then 94, 97, something like that. And then level 10 is 99 or whatever. Trish likes the 5-week, probably because you're not an affiliate owner. It's pretty challenging. I mean, I liked it. I thought it was great. It was fun.
It was tough. It was tough for the people who owned a gym like I did.
No one is getting anywhere in the open anyways. I mean, that's not true. You have to do the open to do literally anything to go to the CrossFit Games. So I think that's wrong. So that's not accurate. All right. Let's see. What else?
CJ, I like how you're just savages to the people who comment on your podcast.
Yeah, that's
You
all
guys
right.
are like
That's
all
they,
friends now, and you just give them such a
that's what
wonderful
they
version
deserve. You
of
should just don't come to the morning show ever. You'd be like, do you
I
do
will
this
never
publicly?
come.
How do you talk to these people publicly like this?
He's
You should see
probably so bad for the WODprep brand. Like if you
correct.
just all the cussing, all of the other isms and phobias that I don't want to mention.
See, Heidi didn't like me before, but they have been
Bold
shown the
statement.
light. Let's see what else. This doesn't have to be super long. I just wanted to get on here and just kind of discuss it a little bit. I'm excited for it.
What should the name? I'm curious in the comments. Someone give me a better name than Community Cup. He's the best thing the brand has going.
Everyone knows. Everyone knows this. This is true. Chelsea. I miss Chelsea in the group. Chelsea, you need to join. Are you still in WODprep? I feel like I haven't seen your name in forever.
Chelsea moved out of Colorado, so
shunned. No more rock climbing.
Shunned.
Dang.
Unshunned.
I still remember that walking out of rock climbing and it was snowing.
Yeah.
That was such a good trip. That was the best trip. That was the best Denver trip because it was the only one we didn't work.
Yeah, now we work.
Okay.
It's the worst.
Lame. Sorry. What's the name? CF Community Championships? No. I think even just like CrossFit Championships. No. Anything with community can't be in it. Trying to Avera was commenting in the beginning. So use the opens to establish levels, fine, including level 1. I think you're reversed. In it, use the community cup. So this is an interesting thing, and this is what people are asking about. So Ben, I know you might not know, but there was a last chance qualifier announced. Did you know that?
Of course not, CJ.
Yep. Okay. I'm just making sure I keep you updated. You remember the last chance qualifier from 2021?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So basically, NorCal is the last event, the first weekend in June. The next weekend, same weekend as this, 9th through the 15th, the 13th through the 15th, is the last chance qualifier hosted by Hustle Up, which is the gym management. Someone put in a lot of money. I have no idea what they do. We talked about it yesterday. I have no idea what Hustle Up does, but it's an app and it does a bunch of things. Anyways, there's a last chance qualifier
during the community cup
during the same time. So what if they had to do one of the workouts or all 3 of them and they added just like one in? I think that would be kind of sick.
That'd be cool.
It would be cool. So
really great names happening in the comments here. I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah, super fail. Ben's new to the podcast.
I'm new to the podcast community.
I suspect level 1 to 3 community cup tests would be the same. Would also give level 2 and 3 athletes a chance to sneak into the games. There's even 99% of the 99 percentile ranking athletes aren't good enough to qualify for semifinals. Like, just always remember that, right? Yeah. Like, I've been 99% before and I'm real far. It was real far, but I've been 99% before. And so there's a big difference, which is why I think the levels are a little bit off. I think the level 10 is appropriate. I think 9 is too big. It should be 98 to like 94, 5, I think is probably accurate. And then 95 to like 90, 89 to 83. And then it kind of works from there. So anyways, and then get rid of the name, call it something. Stage 2. Yeah. I think even calling it like the CrossFit Championships, right? Like we know it's different, or the online championships, or I don't know, levels championships, CrossFit levels championships.
Maybe this is why they had a hard time naming it.
Yeah.
It's just like, man, what is this? Because you call it the championships, and then what's the CrossFit Games? That's the championship of the.
Well, CrossFit, I mean, they have that in something. What do they have that in? I don't know. Maybe I'm.
Maybe, and it could like
Yes.
maybe the online CrossFit championships or something like that.
Oh yeah, online. What is it? The online CrossFit should the OCCs. I'm making sure that the
I'm gonna answer
acronym
that
isn't
because
terrible. Making sure the acronym isn't good, guys. These are some really, really good names. CrossFit Undisputed Community Camp.
so we do have a non-valid
Oh,
tank top.
do we? I actually, I have that tank top, and I had no idea there was no vowels in it.
You can see
Ever.
how. So Shona, our social media manager, made this because she knew it was cool. So now I'm hip, and I have a. I mean, I pretty much wear this for every video shoot. It's like the only tank top
This
I
isn't.
have.
This isn't bad.
Ooh,
The amateur. That's not bad.
I like that. I
What
really
about
like that.
the Unity games? I think the Unity games, hands
Amateur
down, way
CrossFit
worse than Community Cup. Hands down,
I'm
worse.
sorry, CJ's being so mean, Alex.
I'm pretty sure Alex put in the the cum, so it's fine. He deserves it.
I like amateur CrossFit championships. I
yeah, it's
think
not bad.
that's. I'm gonna talk to Boz, see if he changes it.
Call him. Yeah, give him a call.
We
I
could
think
probably
it would
get
be
him on this pod. Like, no joke, we could get him on this podcast.
Yeah, we probably get
I've
him
been
on
on
the
a couple podcasts with him before. He's a good dude.
I do think the idea of like getting maybe level 7, 8, 9, 10 to the games, like top 5 male female, would be really cool.
Like an
right?
exhibition.
Like you get a ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get it like here. You get your way here. You get to do an exhibition, and you get seats inside of the arena. You know what I mean?
So obviously everybody knows, and I think Boz has talked about this, but the only thing there is like if they announce that, like maybe that's something that they do after the fact, but if they announce that now and say the top 5 of this level is gonna make it to the games and there'll be prize money or something, or like we'll fly you out there, then you're gonna see people that like legitimately try to tank their scores in the open to like get maybe 1 or 2 levels low and not make it look like they're totally trying to fail and then like crush it. So like
For sure,
that's
they
the
would.
only thing. Like
I agree.
To use pickleball as an example,
it's golf. Golf is the same thing about like if you mess with your handicap before a competition.
Yeah.
Before a tournament.
So pickleball, you show up to an event and you're like ranked on a duper scale, so it's like 0 to 7 or something.
They couldn't have made the name better. That's a shit name.
Something unified pickleball. I don't know. But
exactly.
the like you'll see people, it'll be like a 4.5 event, which is really good. And a lot of people who are like 4.5 to 4.9, they'll drop down to the 4.0 division and they'll just dominate. And it's just like, this is stupid. So that's the only thing is like you can sandbag and stuff like that. But
sure.
I think year over year, as they collect more data, I wonder if they'll average it out. Like, I wonder if it'll actually turn into like a score rather than like each year you get 1 score. Like it maybe averages out and it's like, oh, you are this level in aggregate, across all opens and across, like you start aggregating that data and then you have a really good reference of like what your CrossFit level is, which is pretty cool.
Right.
Because in pickleball and in golf, right? Like people like that's like a universal term is like, oh, you go to a pickleball court, you're like, hey, what's your duper? I'm a 4.2. It's like, oh, okay, I'm a 4.7. I don't want to play with you, but like it helps you like match up and get in games. And then with golf, I'm sure it's the same thing. So like if they turn this into like a universal, widely accepted like ranking system, what's cool is that CrossFit competitions will be able, like local events like the Coda Iron Games, specifically sponsored by WODprep, we'd be able to say like RX division is like, if you want to be in the RX division, this is your CrossFit score that you should have. If you want to be the scale division, this is your score. If you want to be in the foundations division, this is your score. So like, I think it could be cool because this can hopefully universalize the ranking system of how good are you at CrossFit rather than just I'm scaled or RX. It kind of like refines it more.
Yeah. Why doesn't
CJ, that was a great point. I'm a genius. I know.
That's cool. That was good.
That excites that. I just came up with that, and that really actually excites me about this ranking system because I think it could be universal and used widely across lots of different CrossFit and functional fitness endeavors, which would be really cool.
It's going to be good. I think, it would be cool for it to be used universally. It would help people from sandbagging. I concur. Yeah, it's going to be good. I think they adjust the levels. I think the percentiles are a little off, but I think it's going to be great. I enjoy, I hope that it sorts out well. They give a good plan, sort of like that move, live, lift, or is it move? What was it? Move, lift. I don't know, something that like 60-minute competition that they did, that you could do it in class. I hope that's how they set it up to be done in a class setting. Do it, put your score in, good to go. Oh. When is Coda camp? I don't know, Ben. When is Coda? Well, we have another camp before that.
That's a great question. So I should probably, it's on my to-do list to talk to Kevin about a WODprep camp at Coda, which that one, like last year, was definitely primarily focused. A lot of it was like teaching the skills, right? It's what we do.
Yeah, beginner camp. A beginner
camp. It was
camp.
definitely more skewed. We had some advanced athletes. Let's be clear. We had some games athletes there, but it was definitely more of a beginner camp, even though you could come at any level. And then this year, that'll probably be the same for the WODprep camp hosted here in Denver at Coda. And then I think we'll have hopefully join forces with them again to run a competitors camp. And that was like much more advanced. And I was just the coffee person. And you guys did all the fancy coaching and talked about all your geek stuff and programming and
nerds
and just energy systems. And I was like, hey guys, what do you want for lunch?
Look pretty. That's all we need you to do, Ben. Look pretty.
I gave out the awards at the end.
You did.
Actually, no, we didn't do awards for that one, did we? Did we? I don't remember.
No. All right. I think that's good. The chat. Do you have anything useful, Trish? I know you're having a fit in the chat. Anyone else? Bueller. Ben, are you working out today? It's Wednesday. There's no training.
I might get something done.
I hurt my back. It sucks. Did you see my post? Did you see my Instagram post?
CJ, we have here at WODprep, we have one-on-one rehab coaches. We have like a team of physical therapists that can work with you to train.
Is it weird that my whole Instagram is how you shouldn't go to a PT? Like, why you can pretty much manage it on your own.
We can help you train through and around pain with our highly diverse and skilled CrossFit coaches that are also PTs. So CJ, if you want more info on that, go to the website and you can book a call with my head coach, CJ DePalma. Dude, you didn't even laugh. You're not even fun. You're tired today. Your back hurts.
I'm sorry.
I'm not even getting a giggle. Oh,
Alex, does WODprep only
I'll read it. I'll read it, CJ. You just focus on your back. Does WODprep only have an...
Yeah, Ben thought he was funny. Until he gets muted. That's what happens.
Yeah.
All right, now try again.
Does WODprep only have an annual fee, or is there a monthly subscription I can do? I don't even know which product you're talking about, but yes, there is. So whether it's WODprep Academy, which is all of our online courses, you can sign up for that monthly as well. If you're talking about the programming, which is WODprep programming, that's what CJ runs. That's monthly as well. Obviously, you get discounts if you sign up for the whole year. But yes, so depending on what you're looking for, we always have monthly options. Faux show.
Oh, Academy. There is.
Yep. Academy. Just go to wodprep.com/academy and it'll take you to that page. And then there's 3 different options. You got monthly, annual, and lifetime. And also, if you join, let me know what skills you're working on. I've been doing like these little private coaching groups in Instagram. Oh, and by the way, someone just joined the Bar Muscle Up course. She joined Bar Muscle Up Mastery, which is our Bar Muscle Up course. And I've been coaching her in the DMs. And literally in 3 sessions, she got her first bar muscle up after like,
let's go.
After like 9 years of trying one. So I'm just
Ben
like,
is amazing. That's what we do.
That.
That's what we do.
Super.
See, preach, Ben. Chelsea knows, even though that was like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Preach.
Thank you, Chelsea. Unshunned. I miss you, Chelsea.
What is a lifetime?
Yeah. So for Academy, I mean, we just have it on there because for people who want to throw all their money at their problems and basically, it helps us as a business. You can You can buy lifetime access to WODprep Academy. So as long as WODprep exists, meaning either I'm still alive or CJ's still alive or both, you'll get access to all the WODprep library of courses, and you'll never pay any more. No subscriptions, no anything. I think it's like $997, but quite a few people
Guys,
actually get that because that's the best deal.
Ben just told me that if he dies, I get WODprep. I just want to, that's the first time he's ever said that. Just to be clear.
Duh. Who else would get it, dude?
I don't know.
Actually, the reason I probably never said that is because, like, dude, I know how bad you want it. Maybe you'll kill me. You're gonna put arsenic in my cold brew and be like, oh no, Ben died. I guess I.
Oh no. Just dump a bunch of apple seeds in it. Crush them up.
Oh
man. Yeah,
ideas.
exactly.
I'm gonna make you take a sip. Every drink I take, I'm gonna be like, yo, you sip this first.
That's right. Every time we're next to each other. Do we get WODprep? Only if you change the name to WODprep. That's it. Gus, you're next in line. Gus, you have to be a paying member first. Then you get entered in the raffle for
who gets
it if we die. All right. I think that's it. 30 minutes is good. Do the community cup, do the open, sign up. Hold on. Sign up for the open right there. Scan that QR code in the this
there
way.
You go.
There we go. Scan the QR code. If you guys could just scan the QR code in general, that'd be sick. It'd be cool. It's nice to know if my QR codes actually work.
Dude, I'll scan it for you. Hold on.
Thanks, man.
Hey, hold on. Here we go. I think it's working.
Boom.
Yep.
Did it work?
It
Sick. Did. Scan it.
Augustus says, what about Third Z? Why? Because I'm on the podcast, do you think I'm just going to promote?
Oh, no, I do it. I do it every podcast. Yeah. For my
I got Travis.
$4
I got Travis, my videographer, because he's had like terrible sleep problems.
Yeah, that dude does have some bad sleep problems.
Adderall doesn't help either. But like he's had just natural sleep problems throughout his life. And when I was shooting the ads, he's literally behind the camera shooting the ads for Third Z because I'm helping them with some content. He's like, dude, can I try that? I'm like, yeah. So I gave him the bag, perks of being my videographer. I gave him the bag, and like 3 weeks later, I think was our next shoot, was yesterday. And he's like, holy shit, it works. Like it actually works. I'm like, I know. Duh. So it works. There's my sponsor plug.
Hold on. It's somewhere. Let me find it.
Am I associated with Third Z? So I'm friends with Justine, the owner. CJ and I both know her pretty well. And she created this supplement. It was like, hey, you guys want to try it? I'm like, dude, I don't promote supplements. Like that's not what WODprep does. You've never seen me promote a single supplement because frankly, you don't need them in large part. But I started actually taking Third Z because I talked to her about it. I was like, all right, talk to me about the science here. Like, can I just take magnesium every night? She's very smart. She talked to me about all the ingredients that they have in it. And I'm like, all right, cool. And at some point, I actually went and I bought all of the separate ingredients. And I was making my own Third Z where I like had collagen protein, which tastes terrible. And then I had magnesium powder pills that are like this big. And I had L-theanine. And I was just like, I don't like this. So it's all combined in a scoop. And you just take a scoop. Katie and I literally use it every night. We love it.
The workouts in the community cup will not be more difficult than the open verse quarters where it was a bigger goal. Is it cool? Yes. I'm assuming you mean yes, but not the same. I mean, we don't know. So there's different levels, right? So they have said that the workouts will be different, right? It's a lot less people, designed to be done in a class setting. I don't know. They might be harder, right? But the goal isn't to like move them down the stage, right? It's just to do the final testing. So
I assure you that the level 10, level 9, level 10, maybe level 8 workouts
will be a little bit higher.
Will be heavier and higher skill than open workouts. That
if they break them up as shown, meaning these 5 pro, advanced, intermediate, novice, rookie, like these are 5 workouts. I guarantee, mainly because I think they have not a great understanding of who the level 9 athlete is. I think for the level 9 athlete, the open is the community cup will be hard. It'll be really challenging. Like, oh yeah, they're doing this, and it should be like I think of 22.3. Right? 22.3? No, 23.3.
Don't
The
ask me. I
snatch,
don't remember.
your favorite open workout ever, that handstand push-up snatch one.
Was that 23-3?
23-3? Yes. Yeah.
That
I
was
didn't do it.
sick. I
Right.
love that workout.
So that workout
best
is
open
not
workout
open
ever
appropriate,
written.
but I could see them actually doing it in the open this year because I think it's very, very high level. So I disagree, Todd. I think it might be. You don't say if I'm betting, I'm gonna say it's gonna be a little bit harder than the open for level 10s and 9s.
Yeah.
For 8s and 7s, probably about the same. No, it wasn't. It was an open workout. You're wrong. 23.2.
Dude, I think CJ, that's your favorite thing in the world to say. You're wrong. Yeah, 23.3 confirmed. Double unders, snatches, a weight one, wall walks, double under snatches, and then strict handstand push-ups, heavier snatches, and then you wrap it up with a really heavy snatch and more handstand push-ups. And it was awesome, and I loved it so much.
Did you finish?
23.3. What?
Did you finish it?
No. I didn't finish it. 225
No.
because it took me so long to get there. I think I hit like
Yeah.
1 or 2 reps at 225.
You know who finished it like 9 months pregnant? Tia. That's
Cool.
crazy. Okay. All right. Anything else? Thanks,
think
chat,
that's-
for being involved.
Thanks for being just really encouraging, appropriate. I love the chat. CJ, I love your people.
They're
We'd
good
have a
people.
good time if we all hung out in person.
We do. We would have a good time if they all hung out. Hopefully, they all come to the WODprep camp whenever we decide to have it, or the Coda. Yeah, that one.
Look,
There we go.
I got the shirt on.
Perfect.
And this one actually fits me, CJ. It's a large and not a medium.
Ooh, good for you.
Because you kept
I'm
making
proud of
fun
you.
of me. So now I wear large shirts.
That's good. You should always have worn large shirts because you're bigger than I am, and I don't wear mediums.
Whatever, dude.
All right. See you in Albany. Nah, probably not. Unless I'm coaching. There is a chance Gucci makes it. So you never know.
I'll probably be in Albany.
Yeah. WODprep camp.
I'm going to go fish at Lake Champlain for
No,
a few
you're going to
days.
go. No, stop it.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
we
go
will be at the
fish
Masters games.
at Lake Champlain for a few days. And then afterwards, I will go to the CrossFit games. And there's nothing you can do about it, CJ.
I hope I'm coaching. Come on. We can do it. We'll get there. All right. On that note,
And definitely
you guys.
we'll be at the Masters CrossFit games.
We will. And we'll talk more
Ohio.
about that in time.
Dope.
All right. Later, buddy.
Love you, everyone.